Tuesday the 16th of September, I'm walking through the Alameda district. The reason I'm doing this video diary walking around is so I can actually show people some of the fun sites, and I did not get run over. I got myself registered at the university on Wednesday, which was far easier when I actually had my passport and other identification with me, because guess what I got on Tuesday, and if my mother is watching this, she's just thinking, oh god, he's going to die out there. But yeah, that's done and dusted, and I've kind of arrived really early. Welcoming meeting for Erasmus isn't until this coming Friday, so I'm actually enjoying being a tourist at the moment, and probably looking like one walking around holding a camera 3 feet from my face. My arms are 3 feet long. Anyway, shortly after registering, I actually managed to get myself robbed, and well, okay, I should probably be honest here, it's not strictly speaking being robbed. I actually gave the money voluntarily. I was walking along by the cathedral. Suddenly this woman comes out from nowhere, grabs my hand and puts these twigs into it. Starts, doing the little bit of flicking around the hand, you'll have 2 children, your wife will be very beautiful, nothing bad will happen to you in Seville. But it really stressed that point. And then she grabs the other, does more or less the same thing. And then she says, "You have money?" And I've kind of been thinking, right, I'll fob her off with the euro, because nobody gives you twigs in the street and doesn't expect money for it. When I try to hand this coin, she says, no, coin's no good. Paper money is good money. So, and then the cincher, I give you change. I had a £5 wallet, I knew this, I actually got the £5 out, I got the £5 out and gave it to her. Suddenly, she says, no, 10. I'm thinking here, sorry, when did this become haggling? I was expecting to get change of a £5. I said, no, I've got no more money, and she disappears. So yeah, I allowed myself to get robbed. I've also been flat hunting since Wednesday, largely because my housemates smoke, and a lot of Spanish smoke actually. It's come as quite a shock because I've come from such an anti-smoking country. What I found though, whilst answering advertisements, is there isn't really a student ghetto in Seville. In Birmingham there's an area where 9 times out of 10, if you knock on a door, you'll meet a student, and the 10th time you'll meet someone who really regrets that purchase. A lot of the advertisements I've answered have been for professionals of various ages, and I don't really want to live with them. Seville is one of the top 3 student university cities in Spain, and I want to experience that lifestyle. I certainly don't want to live with the 40-year-old guy who had kitted his apartment out with the entire catalogue of IKEA, which is the 2nd major religion of Spain, by the way, into a bachelor pad, and was advertising for preferably female applicants. Anyway, my week has largely been orienteering, and then my parents came this weekend to see the site and to bring me some of the warm clothes which you can, as you can guess, I'm really going to need here. I was actually really glad to see my parents because I've been kind of lonely here. My housemates both work and the university's not started yet, so I've not met anyone there. I worryingly started to develop what I'm going to call, for obvious reasons, solitaire syndrome. This is not simply playing solitaire because you're bored. This is where you actually start to care about solitaire. This is where you start to care about things like your high score. So I went out and did the touristy things with my parents. We went on a boat ride along the Rio Guadalquivir, which was great because we got to see loads of parts of the city that I've not seen yet, further north and further south, kind of out of the centro area. Also went to the Plaza de España, which is fantastic, and I think I actually may be addicted to taking photos of. I'm on my 3rd Facebook album now, and yes, I do realise how sad it is that I'm thinking of photos in terms of Facebook albums. Went for a couple of nice meals with parents as well. We tried to get some tapas on the Saturday, and only to find it was the least Spanish thing we could have possibly ordered. I ended up getting kind of like fish skewer with some rice with tomato soup on. I do mean Heinz tomato soup. And for no discernible reason, a fried egg on the side of that. Whilst we were sitting down to eat, this guy came over begging for money, and he was like on this little crutch, hobbling, hunched over, limping, and we didn't have anything to give him. We just paid with lots of money, and he started to wander away, limping away. I looked over him a second later. He was walking upright, still had a slight limp, but not as pronounced. And he actually was twirling his crutch like a nightstick. Anyways, my natural cynicism aside, my parents had a great time, and I'm having a great time as well. The city's fantastic. I couldn't be happier that I picked here. I'm coming to the top of the Alameda de Hercules now, so this seems like a good natural place for the video to end, so I will.